Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Porter is out there with Looney, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Los Angeles, post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Batum, then there's Jackson, and it's Mann in at the two-guard spot. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. Clay with the exclamation point.
The feed to Batum. To the middle. Zubac trying to break loose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
He was all alone on that one.
I'll tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. From 15 feet away, and it's Golden State with another.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Mann. He's covered by Thompson. Clock is at 3. From 13, the Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Good work there as it goes. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Golden State. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And checking out the Clippers, they're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Pass to Mann. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 13. To the right side. Buries the 20-footer.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris. Catching the deep flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Curry against Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Free throw good by Curry. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He's fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Curry against Jackson. Curry looking it over. 6 to shoot. And with the rebound.
Set up too good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
1:53 left in the first quarter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Dallas. Thompson passes to Poole. Outside Curry. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Pass to man. Pass to Coffee. Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. Porter trying to free himself up. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the pass to Covington. Dishes it to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Coffee. Guarded by Porter. Coffee can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Covington against Bielitsa. Covington kicks to Jackson. Coffee passes to Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Again, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jordan Poole is out there with Peyton. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And there's Iguodala. And it's Toscano in at the foursome. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Peyton. Off target with the jump hook. Clippers trail by 13. Kennard finds Jackson. Back to Kennard. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's tipped. Poole the pass to Bjelica. Launches a three. Poole no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kennard against Peyton. Kennard the pass to Jackson. For three, Covington. Not going to go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And Poole gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And the Clippers call time here. As we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there in the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Batum in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Bjelica. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan Poole. To the paint, here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers trail by 14. On the wing, Batum. Pass to Kennard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. From 17 feet out, and it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Toscano. Kennard against Payton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Batum grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Covered by Payton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Snatched up. Another shot. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got 6.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Hold in.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Iguodala outside. Passes to Looney. Here's Toscano. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Iguodala. Drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Wiggins. Payton with the ball. Pass to Toscano. Lays it up off the glass. Toscano's got his first points in this one.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
B.J. Boston. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Porter's checked in for Toscano Anderson. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Payton. Second free throw, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Reggie Jackson.
Clippers trail by 20. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Zubac. Now the pass to Coffey. Here's Man. Covered by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac, the pass to Coffey. Over Thompson. Coffey can't get it to go.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well, going on a blazing 15-2 run. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after one. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Batum, and it's man in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Cans it from downtown.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
I mean, he moves like a 15-year veteran and thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded.
Now, here's Batum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, Batum is just a crafty player. In pick and rolls, his decision-making is sublime.
Warriors leading by 21.
Watch outside.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Curry, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows him.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Man. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, man, an area where Thompson has improved, a quicker first step on the drive.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he gets the friendly spin in that one foul. 6 points for him.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Thompson passes to Curry. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Man. Now here's Zubac. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that one.
Warriors leading by 23. Pass to Curry. The 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Curry trying to break free, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Porter Jr., I mean, he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
A different look for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in for Nicholas Batum. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Wiggins. Now here's Jackson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. He's covered by Thompson. Mann gets the bucket.
He will give it to you. That's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Outside Jackson. A floater. That one no good. Curry with the defensive effort. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's been the energizer for the night. Thompson having a big impact on this game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mann. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Substitution for your Clippers. Amir Coffey. DJ Boston.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-6 run. Bielitsa finds Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson against Kennard. Bielitsa passes to Curry. Down low, Porter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Porter with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Porter's running. Feeds to Curry. Kennard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Drains the wing trade.
He is creating his own shot. Kennard is also a solid distributor. Doesn't miss the open man when he spots him.
And Bielitsa kicks to Porter. He feeds it to Curry. Poole on the wing. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Coffee can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now here's Curry. D right on him. The pass to Poole. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Iguodala. Moody is out there with Payton. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Toscano in at the power forward. Now here's Hood. Toscano with the rebound. To the inside. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Payton. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. It's Bjelica. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Hartenstein. Covered by Payton. And it's good for two. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Moody from deep. No good that time. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Coffey. And that one drops for him.
Improving as a distributor, it helps when Hood tries to share it like this.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now Payton passes it to Bjelica. Nailed from three-point land. Bjelica's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Knocked loose and stolen by Payton. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Iguodala. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Heat. No good there. 18 that time from Hood for Los Angeles. They've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, that's blocked. Iguodala against Hood. There's the pass to Coffey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
5 to shoot. Good for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Payton looking around. Pass to Moody. Payton outside. Great D that time from Hood.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Klay Thompson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And here is Iguodala. Pass to Bielitsa. To end the drought, and it's good on the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Shoots it, and the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or 2, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.